Hey, how are we going, Year 4? Hope you're all having a really good day. Today we're going to do a bit of a persuasive text, but this one's going to be a fun one. It's going to be your opinions as well. So we're going to do a describe a perfect day lesson today. And what that means is that you're going to do it. What would you do on your perfect day? I'm going to change that actually right here, your perfect day. Yeah, so it's your perfect day. Your job is to write a short text to describe a perfect day. So a short text means maybe a paragraph or two. Maybe each paragraph has uh, maybe a paragraph of like 6 or so sentences, just to describe what would think is ideal for a day, a perfect day. So here are some things you need to include. It's underlined, so you have to do it. Sorry, it's not my rules. Make sure that you think of descriptive words to add to your text while you plan. So, who is there? For my perfect day, I'm gonna plan one with you right now. For my perfect day, one thing I love to do as a special treat is I love to go to the zoo. And one thing that my grandma used to do when I was little, when I'd go visit her in Sydney, is she'd take me to the zoo. So I'm going to say that for this, I'm going to say my nana is there. Who is there? Nana and do I want anyone else there? It's me and Nana. That was a nice time. So, what kind of weather is it? Well, when you go to the zoo, you don't want it to be too hot, do you? You don't want it to be like a 40-degree day because you'd be walking around like, oh, and like even in 40 degrees, an ice cream isn't that good because it just makes you feel sick. So you want it to be a nice sort of spring day, like a 20 something degree day, like not too hot, the sun's out, you got your hat on, you got sunscreen on, but you're not dying and sweating. So maybe a nice spring day. If it was going to the beach, I'd say the best time to go to the beach is a really hot summer day. But if you're going to the zoo or something, you know, it's a hot day is no fun. So, what am I doing? I'm having a lovely time with my nana, looking at exotic animals from all around the world. I also like when I go to the zoo, I also like to have a bit of a treat. So I also get to eat ice cream. And the zoo I'm talking about in Sydney, you can catch the ferry to it, and that's the best. So I'm going to catch a ferry to the zoo. So where am I? I'm at Taronga Zoo in Sydney. I can picture it now. It's been a while since I've been to the zoo, but to Taronga Zoo. Actually, it's been a while since I've been to any zoo, but um, Taronga Zoo. It's a beautiful zoo. It's picturesque. From the zoo, you can see like the Harbour Bridge, and you can see the Opera House and everything. So it's actually a pretty awesome view. It's almost more impressive than the zoo. But last time I went there, they had gorillas, and the gorillas were being really funny, and there was the chimps as well, and all that sort of stuff. So I'm at Taronga Zoo in Sydney. I'm also going to add to my perfect day that I'm at Circular Quay, because that's where you get the ferry from, and maybe we'll have like a special dinner afterwards. So I'm going to say a fancy restaurant. Not that I really like fancy food too much, but it's nice from time to time. And I'm going to add that to what am I doing? I'm going to have a nice meal afterwards. I'm going to say fish and chips because I don't get to eat fish and chips very often because it's pretty bad for you. But if it's a special day, I'll definitely have fish and chips. It's like one of the nicest things in the world. So from there, I'm going to start my first sentence of my story, of my text, I should say. And I'm going to say, on a perfect day, the best thing to do is enjoy the clean spring air at Taronga Zoo. I'm also going to put in there, I put in the twice. I'm also going to put in there the things that I like to see while I'm there. So I'm actually not going to write this down. I'm going to just explain it. But I like to see the snakes. I like to see the cool insects. I like to see the Komodo dragons. They used to have orangutans there. I don't think they have them anymore. But I liked to see those, and I like to see the chimps and the gorillas because they're pretty cool, they're pretty funny. They also have crocodiles there. They have like giraffes and seals and all kinds of things. Meerkats are always fun. So I'm gonna pick a few of those, and I'm gonna explain those things. I also like to eat. I like a cookies and cream. If I'm eating ice cream on a stick, cookies and cream all the way, or a Magnum Ego, or just a banana paddle pop. I'm not that fussy. When I catch the ferry to the zoo, I like to sit outside and enjoy and have the wind and the ocean spray on my face, and I can see where I'm going, and it's really beautiful. And if I'm having a fish and chip meal afterwards, maybe a milkshake too. Why not? It's my perfect day. I can do whatever I want. So um, that's just an idea. If you're someone that likes to have if their perfect day is to go to the football, tell us why. Tell us why you like to go to the football, and who do you want to take with you? Do you want to go with your mum and dad? Do you want to go with um, your uncle and auntie? Do you like to go with your friends? Do you like to go on a bushwalk on your perfect day? A bushwalk maybe with a couple of friends or your brother and sister, or go for a little bushwalk in somewhere. Or do you like to go down the coast on it? Is a perfect day a trip to the coast? Some people love going to the coast. A perfect day also for some people might be going to the mall and doing some shopping. I personally hate that, but I know some people that really love, you know, going to the mall once every now and then and just doing a bunch of shopping. To me, it sounds terrible, but for some people, they like it. And maybe if you like it, you can tell me why. So I'd love to see that. And I'd love to see what locations you pick. Um, uh, I've been to lots of places around the world, and I really do think that Taronga Zoo and Circular Quay in Sydney is one of the best things you can do, like going on the ferries around Sydney in the world. Um, like it's just one of those really spectacular things that we're really lucky actually to have that right on our doorstep. So I'm pretty keen to go back and do that again when COVID's over, and that's what's going to be my next perfect day. Hopefully in the Christmas school holidays. Maybe not to the zoo, but just to go on the ferry and go places. Anyway, thank you so much, and we all look forward to reading your stuff, and talk to you soon. Bye.